Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Alright. Is there anything new happening? No. Okay, excellent. Well, we have finished 2 runs. 2 119, so well, at least 119. I'm getting so used to, like... It's loud. I'm getting so used to battle block stuff, so I just assume everything is a 119. But yeah, we have gotten 2 sub-20s, if nothing else. It's not my first... But I've done most of my stuff with this game offline. I essentially don't stream, so... I had one stream like, I think it was earlier this week, I forget. Could have been a week ago, who knows. Yeah, where I did like 4 hours of this. Which was my first stream in like, I don't know, a year probably. Well, I can't beat 2018, yeah. That's a solid record. I don't know, the whole idea of Twitch and the communities built on here and stuff kind of fell apart for me over the years. Just as like, well, that's a shame. Like people move on to other things. Terrible, terrible. Oh dear. Ay. Yeah, like 10 years ago, this was... Like, watching Twitch and streaming on Twitch was my daily life, you know? Which was great at the time. Yeah, we would have these, like we were just, like, solid communities, and then... Also, it's still going. That's sick. Yeah, there was a period of my life when I was streaming Shenmue, doing Shenmue 2 runs, and my sleep schedule was all over the place. Well, it wasn't all over the place, it was pretty consistent, but I was up until like 6 AM, you know? So I would wake up at like 2 PM, and I had my laptop in bed, and I would watch Puri do Shenmue 2 speedruns for a few hours. And I would watch that like in bed for like a while, and then I would get up and I would continue my day while still like having him on constantly, doing the runs and shit. And then once he went offline, I would go online and do Shenmue 2 runs myself. And it was awesome. And I feel like there was always something like that, where with these like mini communities, like whether it was Skyrim or it was Dishonored or whatever it was, these smaller communities that once one person, like right before one person ended the stream, another person would start, so you could just keep going forever. And it was great. Good times. $45, slowest so far. We could still go basically even though, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I just feel like it's a natural evolution, honestly, of things, but as the platform is, well, the people I got on the platform for to begin with, they have like drifted off and done their own, like, different things. It's just the community part of it disappears and you're just left with lurking, you know? Which is fine. It's just different. And yeah, we are getting older. Like, a bunch of the people I used to watch were still in school and stuff. Back in, like, at the time, so... Oh, you have to jump there. Interesting. Not like it's a bad thing, really. It's just the times they are changing. That sucks. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping it would be about even, not 2 seconds behind, but whatever. Like I was never really like consistently into anything. I just picked random things that seemed interesting at the time, and it is what it is, you know? Yeah. The SNS is such a good system. I fucked up. Well, at least that doesn't detract horribly. It's not that bad. Basically just going even instead of saving 4 seconds or something. That's not too shabby. Yes, I think we're saving time, but not much, if any. Yeah, it's about even. So yeah, we're back to even. That's fine. We just save, we just get the gold in chapter 3 and we'll be like 10 seconds ahead. Not really the case, but oh well. No, I'll save more than I thought actually. And once again for the hard part. Beginning of the end. Now we're green at least. I'll have to be good enough. That's barely fine. Oh, that was close. Ay, ay, ay. So sloppy. That was good. That was very early. Just start doing that every time. Numbered. I'm just playing it so slow there. Just don't want to deal with the bullshit. All right. Nothing's gone horribly wrong so far. Yeah, the fire one's pretty sick. The routing there is actually pretty neat. What level is this? It's this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this one was actually found by, I was recommended this by a friend of mine. Oh, we lost a bunch of time here? I guess I had to redo like one thing twice, but yeah. Huh. Well, I do tend to stumble upon some absolute gold. And by that I mean random garbage. But some of it is funny. But I also do have an entire category on Steam dedicated to bird games, so I'm not really the best judge of games in general. And yeah, I'm the same. I do enjoy Metroidvanias. I'm not that crazy on roguelikes. But some of them are fun. All depends on the the way it's done, I suppose. Like some roguelike elements can be really fun. And just that feel of like just one more run kind of thing. It's always good. Like Slay the Spire and stuff like that. What is this? This is this. Yes. Okay. There we go, finally. Script hand, that's smack. Okay. I think this is this one, yes. Yeah, and that's totally understandable. Like, I generally prefer, like, permanent progression. And having my progression reset, I don't find this especially fun. But anytime there's, like, some sort of, like, permanent upgrades and stuff in roguelikes, I do enjoy that part. So you feel like you're still making progress. And like your future runs will be easier or cooler or whatever because of stuff you've done. I do enjoy that part, but especially at the beginning when you don't understand what the hell's going on and it's just a struggle, that's not very fun. Yeah, but I don't necessarily personally mind the grind. Okay, I'll have to try hard for this. Wrong level. Damn, and I waited super long as well. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, that's a mistake. I think it's Ogre. I have to do a twist and turn here. Okay, we did it. This one. Need to focus on a little bit. I barely didn't make that one. It does scare me a little bit. Actually quite a bit. Okay, we made it. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Another 5-second gold there. Damn, dude, this could be so good. Imagine we saved the, like, 8 seconds or whatever in chapter 3 and then this on top of that. That's crazy. I don't know if it's actually an exploit, but the theory has always been... Yeah, hell yeah. Lodge should always be a thing. Yeah, the floating thing, we just, like, decided at some point that, like, yeah, it's probably faster to just mash it. I don't know that it actually is. Alright, let's go, let's go. Focus up for this last part. That's very far away, that scares me. That's fine. Feathery the Mouse was right. Thank God I didn't hit that, that would have been awful. I missed that, but we can save it at least. For this one, it's not absolute death. For this one, it would be. I fucked it up. Of course I did. You know what? We just need to reset this and try it again. Damn it. Why didn't I just do that the first time? Ay, ay, ay. Highly unfortunate. That cost me a lot of time. Well, what can you do? Don't remember what level this is. That's too... That's fine, maybe? It is fine, okay. Don't remember this one either. If I didn't restart the leveler, I wouldn't have made it. It would have been impossible to make this cycle if I didn't reset. Yeah, mistakes are pretty costly. And there's so little that separates tragedy from genius. It feels like. At least I made that in 2. Yeah, this is not... Too many mistakes, too many mistakes. We're not making it, unfortunately. Another mistake right there. It's close, but yeah. Not quite, I don't think. I'm doing manual splits. Alright, that's honestly a shame. I don't like that. I wish that didn't... Yeah, I wish that didn't work. Oh well. That deserved to be a lot better. Chapter 5 was so sloppy. Not to mention Chapter 3, of course. Oof. Well, thanks for the GG anyway. Yeah, I'm doing manual splits, but the load remover is automatic. Nah, I disagree. Just on a... It's just personal preference. I don't like to have a lot of splits. I like to have some, but generally like chapter by chapter I think is good. Nah, it's fine. This is so short. Like I totally agree with what you're saying. It's just not for me. Which is honestly a little surprising because I do enjoy stats and comparisons and stuff. But once there's a lot of once there's too much of it, or just I don't know, it's easy to get too caught up in the small things. I would rather have like, okay, well I know like I made 3 mistakes here and that ended up being like a 10-second time loss for this chapter, rather than seeing like for each individual level like, yep, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. But yeah, it's just preference. But yeah, another awesome gold though.